With the show's the sharpshooter from Japan, Yuta Watanabe, has been putting up this season, don't be surprised if the Nets forward is in this year's most respected long-range shooting competition, the NBA three-point contest. Watanabe didn't come into the 2022-2023 season with much of a reputation as a shooter, but as the days went by, he's quickly proven himself to be a lethal marksman from beyond the arc. But what makes Watanabe such a strong three-point shooter? Can he actually make the three-point contest, and why? Let's first look at his stats, which are actually out of this world. Through the first 21 games with the Nets, he was shooting 34 for 63 from the three-point line, and those numbers are giving him the best three-point percentage in the entire NBA. Men's shooting 54% from the three-point line this season. Those who watch the Nets regularly are well aware that Watanabe has been especially proficient from the corners, which caused thousands of fans to start calling him the king of the corner three. And with a reason. He's amongst the league's leaders in makes from both the right and left corners, while connecting in those attempts at a combined 68.6% clip at the time of making this video. But what's the secret to Watanabe's newfound success as a three-point shooter? Could it be his excellent form, high release point, and a quick release? Or could it be his hard work and dedication to his craft? It is no secret that Watanabe is known for putting in extra hours in the gym and working on his shooting mechanics, but what's particularly interesting is that he sped up his release considerably since his rookie season. He managed to do that by using a 1-2 step instead of hopping when he gathers the ball, and not dropping the ball down to his thighs on the catch. While those might not seem like the most important factors of a consistent shot, the results clearly speak for themselves. We are still more than a month away from the All-Star weekend, but Watanabe's development into a knockdown shooter from both the corners and other spots gives him a very strong case to be one of the 8 participants in the three-point contest. And in case he does actually get the call from the league office, he's not hiding the excitement. When Watanabe was asked about the possibility of being selected and what it would mean to him, he replied that it would be an honor. He never admitted, but he's probably well aware that he'll be in the talks almost certainly. Regardless though, he's keeping it humble. In an interview, he said the following: "I am not expecting myself to keep up that number, but I'm going to keep shooting with confidence. The reason I'm shooting well is because of KD, Ben Simmons, and Kyrie Irving. I'm playing with those greats. They get doubled all the time, so I'm always open, and my job is to make those wide open shots." But despite his three-point shooting being mentioned the most, Watanabe has become an integral part of the Nets' resurgence from a slow start to the season. The Japanese forward is also averaging career highs in minutes, with 18 minutes per game, points, with 8 points per game, and assists, with 1 assist per game, on top of his NBA best three-point marksmanship. But of course, it's hard to 100% claim he's going to be selected. The 2023 NBA All-Star Weekend will be held between February 17th and 19th in Salt Lake City, and much could change till then. It's impossible to correctly predict the future, especially when we're talking about a sport where injuries happen on a daily basis. Yuta was just sidelined due to a strained right hamstring on November 20th, when he was hurt after a victory over Memphis, but he's luckily already back in business, building his case towards his inclusion for the NBA All-Star Week in Utah. Kevin Durant is pretty much a lock to make his 13th All-Star appearance, while Kyrie Irving continues to build his case with his strong play since his return from an 8-game suspension. But the chosen one from Japan, Yuta Watanabe, could be the third Nets player to make it to the mid-season classic to participate in the three-point shootout, and the first ever Japanese player to participate in the said event.